Team deathmatch.
What was you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Mission area is hot.
What happened?
Not last Friday, but I think it was Friday before that. I was in bed sleeping, and all of a sudden I get a message on my phone, PlayStation bling bling, and I woke up to it, and I looked. It was you, and you said you messaged me saying you made ELPRESADOR dance somehow, and you was gonna tell me Friday about it.
Oh, right. So I went into his stream, his live stream. I'm online, by the way. I went into his live stream, and I was just talking to him about football or whatever, and he was literally just answering me the whole time. And then Twicky Dibbies, I don't know who the fuck that is, Twippy Dips or whatever, told ELPRESADOR, you know that's one of So Real's friends. And all of a sudden ELPRESADOR said, oh, I'm not talking to that fucking nerd anymore. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, so just because me and So Real are friends, you're not gonna talk to me? Does he have you that mind fucked? Just because someone knows So Real now, all of a sudden you don't even want to talk to them because he's owned you that much. And he was like, no, anyone who knows him has to be fucking stupid because blah blah. Why would you want to associate with that fat slob? Blah blah blah. And we were just going back and forth, and because he was literally just mind fucked by you so much that he wouldn't even want to talk to someone that even knows you. That's how in his head you are. I was like, you know, it was at that point where I realized, like, holy shit, you literally have this guy fucking twisted. Like, just because someone else brings up that I even talk to you. So all of a sudden, no matter, even though he was like, oh yeah, it's a good point about fucking Cleveland. We were talking about the Browns running back situation, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, everything was fine before that, and as soon as this kid mentions that I talked to you, all of a sudden it's a big fucking deal that I'm in his stream. I'm a fucking nerd and a loser because I talked to you. I was like, oh really? And it was funny.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, what you should have done says, well, didn't you used to take suggestions and didn't you used to talk to So Real and ask him take suggestions about games and shit?
I almost made a video for you right after that, but I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. I was about to say like, literally that, and then I made another comment on one of his videos, and I think he blocked me because I went on my other the King of Sports Rant channel that I used to talk to Dennis Perez on or whatever, and to look at the comment, and the comment wasn't there. So I think he blocked me. That's how fucking mind-fucked you have this guy. Someone just knows you, and you don't want to talk to them. That's fucking nuts. Like, that's just, and not only that, this guy literally thinks you're retarded. Like, that's really what ELPRESADOR thinks of you, that you're a disabled retard. Because that's what he says all the time. But yet, he's taking all this time out of his fucking, his so-called busy life, which clearly he's not busy. He's fucking, and he's using all that time constructed on you. And he's always talking about, oh, I don't like to bully kids, I don't like to bully, disabled or whatever, but he thinks you are, and he's fucking picking on you. That's literally what he's doing right now. Now, obviously, you're not fucking retarded or anything, but if he honestly, truly believes that, then he's literally contradicting himself and he's being a bully. But the key is, he doesn't really think that. That's the fucking thing. He's like, oh, you're illiterate, you're this, you're that. And that little video he made about blah, 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 that was clever. I don't know if you meant to do it exactly like that, but however you did it was perfect, because it literally was like you saying it perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden, and I did see you smile. Like, I was even watching that video, and I seen you smile after you said it. You smiled and looked right at the TV, and I was like, is he playing that off? Like, even me, someone that like talks to you, I was like, I think you might be right here. Like,
come on.
A lot of times I think you sell things, but I honestly think you did that on purpose. Even if you didn't, you sold it to me like you did do it on purpose. So I thought that was a good video. Why would you say it perfectly fine before, and then all of a sudden say it wrong and think like?
And the key too is, I even stated in that video that I held back on uploading it, and I've been saying it perfectly. During the stream, someone come in and said Baja Blast. I said no, it's Baja Blast.
Yeah. Well, like I said, whether it was intentional or not, it was good of you to make that video. Like, it makes people think now. Like, you could be like sometimes you do things that are unintentional, but you still put like things into people's mindsets. Like even people are like, some people are starting to sway. Like, yeah, and you definitely are making this motherfucker so mind-dazzled. His mind is so like fried right now because he's just like,
Our attack deploy beacon
I don't know,
offline.
because he knows he should have never got back into it because that automatically shows weakness. Even if he clowned you horribly before, I'm not saying he did, but even if he did, getting back into an argument with you automatically makes him weak because that just shows he's wasting his time. Because that's exactly what this is. Even you've admitted it. This is just a time waster. This isn't anything. He says, "Oh, I'm doing this for entertainment." Does your life suck that bad? That this is entertainment for you? Arguing with someone you don't know on the fucking internet? That's not entertainment. That's waste of life. That's exactly what he's doing.
Let's do it.
Like for you, I'm saying you know it. You've actually said it. You're like, oh yeah, you know. You just said in one of the other videos that like it's not entertainment. It's who you are. You like this. This is what you like. So I'm like, hey, you're enjoying it, whatever. He says he doesn't like it. That people who do this is a bunch of fucking nerds, but yet he's the one that did UBC. He's the one that, you know, he thinks he's clowning people, but he's literally making himself look bad. Like you said, you even said that. He's not clowning anyone. He's making himself into the exact clown he said everyone else is. He's like, oh, I got a bunch of retards to be in the UBC and fight each other. Well, what are you doing right now? You're doing the same thing. You're fucking, it's sad. It's just really sad. All he ever had was that little run on YouTube where he was uploading Call of Duty videos. The thing he says he hates the most is the only reason he even has a name. It's video games. No one gave a fuck about anything else he did. No one cares about his fishing. No one cares about his stupid cats. No one cares about when he talks football. I mean, one of that went viral because he was shitting on the Browns, but he don't even know football. He sounds like an idiot. Baker Mayfield's gonna throw 40 touchdowns. Like, I know you don't know much about football, but that guy's not throwing 40 touchdowns. He's fucking trash. And he's like, but he's on his team. And this is the same guy who was a Cleveland Browns fan, but he was wearing a Patriots hat. He was wearing a fucking
we have the advantage.
San Francisco 49ers hat. He was. If you claim to be a fan of a team, you don't wear other team stuff. That's a fake fan. That's like, I don't know. He wore an Eagles hat. He wore a Lions hat. He wore a Cincinnati hat. Like, come on. If you're such a big Cleveland Browns fan, but you made so many videos, I'm done with the Cleveland Browns. It's over. No, you don't do that. So the one thing that you think you know about, you don't even know. It's just sad. That's the thing. See, this is a Predator's life in a nutshell, and this is what people don't realize. See, his whole persona is fake. When he was growing up, he was probably that fucking quote-unquote nerd. By the way, he uses words completely wrong. A nerd isn't like a virgin or someone who's a punk. That's not a nerd. He uses the word completely wrong. A nerd is someone who's smart and like has a fucking pocket protector. That's a nerd. He doesn't even use the word right. A degenerate is someone who gambles all their money away in betting. He's using the words completely wrong. Now, I do like the way he did it because, like,
yeah.
Even though it doesn't make sense, the way he said it was just like entertaining, I guess. Like calling someone a social degenerate nerd. What does that even mean? The whole thing doesn't even mean anything, but it sounds good. You know, it sounds good. I've used it a couple times, I won't lie.
Yeah.
He always thinks he's the first to do shit too. Like, he thinks he's the first person to call someone a nerd. That's just been going around since we were fucking 5 years old. He thinks he's the first person to call someone a puppet. That's been going on. WWE did it in 2001 before YouTube even existed. He was like, Mark Henry's stealing my line. Shut the fuck up. Mark Henry's not watching your shitty ass YouTube channel to copy you. Give me a break.
Yeah.
It's clueless, man. This guy's clueless. And it's crazy, I thought he was pretending. He exposed himself. That's literally what he did. He exposed himself. Because I was like on the side of him, like, I thought he wanted to help you. Honestly, I thought this was all a ploy because I thought deep down he liked you and he's only doing this to give you some subs because he knows his YouTube career is done. He knows most likely that channel is going to be shut down too. So he's like, you know what? Let me throw one more stone at, you know, So Real, and because maybe he respected that you stood up to him and said, I'm not making another video. You were the only one that actually said, this is stupid. You know, I'm not going to fucking be in the UBC and be clowned and be told what to do. And maybe he respected that deep down. That's what I figured. But clearly, he's just stupid. And clearly, he really doesn't like you. which I don't understand why. It's not like the video you made about him first. Like you said, if you go back to his old video, the first video he ever made on you was like, it was so he was eating a sandwich. I remember the fucking video because that's how I found you. He was eating a sandwich in the car, and he was like,
that was the
"So
first
the
video.
beast, man."
That was the first video. I was like the second. Or the
Well,
third.
that's the first one I seen. Yeah, that was the first one I seen. He was eating a sandwich in the car, and he said, "Silver's the beast, man. This Legend of Nerder, he don't like you." And then I seen your video of you doing the song that ELPRESADOR sung about Legend of Nerder. And then the next video I think I saw was you versus Raging Rob, which the whole this is where it all started. When you made that song video of you Resurrection or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
And ELPRESADOR basically wanted you to do a trash talking video. Once again, this is him being mad that you didn't do what he wanted because everyone else bows to his commands like a fucking loser. Because everyone makes him some god when he's a loser. He's got the only reason he has a home is because his mom gave him that house. So he didn't even buy his own house. That's his mother's home. His mother gave it to him because she died of cancer, which again sucks. I understand the situation sucks and everything. But that's why he has that home, because he took care of her when she was sick. You know? So he only has that home because of his mom. So he was living with his mom the entire time, by the way. It was a reason because he wanted to help her, which is, you know, I find that that's a good thing. That's like being a good son, I guess. Even though he said he hated her or whatever. But he was in jail before that, so he's working doing construction or whatever because that's the only job you give a convicted felon. You can't find a real job. You have to work at the construction site doing manual labor because when you're a convicted felon, that's what you have to do. You know, he can't go out and get an office job. First of all, he's not normal. He's taking medication. He's fucking fucked up in the head. We can all see that clearly.
36-1.
So this guy's like, he's talking about everyone else's life. His life sucks. He has a horrible life. He lives with fucking cats. He has no family. He has no woman. He has nothing. He has fucking cats.